Hello, I am Afaf, specialized in cognitive linguistics. I am on this channel. I help you to get unstuck and reach your goals by explaining verses from Qur'an and from the Bible. This explanation will sure help you to get unstuck and to reach your full potentials in life. Here in this video I wanted to explain the word veil in Quran. It is said in Quran, I read it in Arabic first. وإذا قرأت القرآن جعلنا بينك وبين الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة حجابا مستورا. And in English, and when you recite the Quran, we place between you and those who believe not in the hereafter a hidden veil. So veil, the meaning of veil in Quran is negative. It's a negative meaning. It means the obstacle between you and God's soul inside you. This is said in the verse that I read, between you and those who believe not in the hereafter, a hidden veil. So the veil is something that disable you to see the truth of God, of your soul, the beauty of your soul, the magnificence of your soul, because we all have God's soul inside us. He gave us His soul when He created us. This is expressed very clearly in Quran and in the Bible as well. It is said that God breathed in us from His soul when He created us. So we are holy. We have God's soul inside us. And Quran has this meaning, this eternal meanings and the beauty of the soul. It expresses it through beautiful verses that we focus on in our channel. So here a veil is negative, is something that when you read Quran you can't understand the true meaning of it, because you have a veil between you and these eternal beautiful meanings. You can say, well, if veil has these negative meanings in this verse and in most verses in Quran where the word veil is mentioned, why Muslims consider it as a sign of worship? Why Muslim women veil themselves and consider that as a worship? Well, I will explain to you why. Through this schema. I will explain it through this schema. So we have here we have our body, and here it's our results. And here this is our mind. So our body is connected with our mind. Everything we do here we express through our behavior or our clothes, how we clothe ourselves, how we behave, our results, etc. Our relationships with others is controlled by our mind, and our mind contains our ego and our soul. And our ego is the part of our mind that is connected with our senses. Hear, taste, smell, and sight. So everything that is in our ego comes from our environment, our conditionment, conditioning in our society and our stereotypes, our conception of our body. And in our soul, we have God's soul inside us. Here, there is God's soul inside us. In God's soul, we have a programming coming from God, because God's soul is inside every one of us, connects us with each others and to God. We are made from the same substance, from God's soul. And there is a program that is our truth, essence. This programming says, in matter of relationship between women and men, as it is expressed in this verse about veil, when you veil yourself here, a woman veils herself, it means that the program is the relationship between women and men, this programming that comes from God's soul, that is expressed in Qur'an, tells that every one of us has his soulmate, soulmate relationship. So women in this programming don't see themselves as like tool for pleasure, the relationship is not based on bodily desire, but it's based on being a soulmate with someone else, seeing in the other sex as another half that is designed to complete you for obtaining your objective in life. This is the conception of soulmate relationship that is well expressed in Qur'an. So this programming is the right one, okay? But there are other programmings that came to our soul from the ego. They are cultural programmings. And these programmings tell that the relationship is based on desire, sexual desire, and it's not true love, because true love is unconditional. And in this programming, love is desire, is mere desiring the other sex temporarily for mere pleasure. So now let's return here. If a woman veils herself, it doesn't mean that she understands the meaning of veil in Qur'an. It means that she's acting like this from this programming that comes from the ego. And this programming controls her behavior and her thinking. Absolutely, it has absolutely absolute control on her behavior. That's why she chose to veil herself. And this programming controls not women, only women, but men as well. That's why they claim the veil. A lot of Muslim men claim the veil. This is because this programming, the true programming that comes from God's soul inside us, disappeared in themselves, inside themselves. Why? Because they adopted the ego's programming, but they can't change this. We can't change our programming. God gave us this ability to change our programming. How? By personal and business growth based on religious values, as we do in our channel, and by positive imagination and repetition, and by being convinced of this programming. Remember it, Remember this true programming that is well expressed in Qur'an. And in Qur'an it is said very clearly that clothes are designed to protect us. It's not for hiding our body, because hiding our body means that we are not grateful to God. You know, you've got to be grateful that you have nice hair, or a nice a nice like eyes and body. You know, you've got to be grateful and show this. If you have a good house, for example, nice house, you show it to people and you say thank you for God. God wants us to thank Him, you know, and veiling His like blessings is not good. Why do we clothe ourselves? We clothe ourselves to protect our body that is holy, because our soul is God's soul is in our body, embodied inside us. It's holy, so we gotta protect it from the environment, you know, from pollution, from wind, the sun, and this is well expressed in Qur'an. You know, when God said in Arabic, please, يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير. And in English, O children of Adam, we have revealed unto you clothes to hide your harmfulnesses. What does it mean? It means that clothes are designed to protect us, to protect our body from nature, from wind, the sun, because if we expose parts of our body, we have sensitive parts. If we expose them to the wind, the cold weather, the sun, the heat will harm our bodies. And if we harm our bodies, we are harming God's soul inside us. That's why we got to protect our bodies. This is it about the conception of veil in Qur'an. Veil in Qur'an is a negative word. It's obstacle between you and the true meaning of Qur'an, of God's soul inside you. Veiling a woman is mere cultural programming that is negative, and we can change it. We can reprogram our spiritual being with personal and business growth based on religious values, as we do in our channel. Thank you so much, et à la prochaine. Thank you.